In a land caught between fear and faith, a young shepherd stepped into a moment that would echo through history. This is the story of David and Goliath, not just a battle between a boy and a giant, but a reminder that the giants we face are never bigger than the God who walks with us. The armies of Israel stood frozen in the valley of Elah. Every morning, every evening, the same terrifying sound rolled across the hills. A giant, Goliath of Gath, towering, armored, and confident, shouted his challenge, "Choose a man to fight me." But no one stepped forward. Not the soldiers, not the commanders, not even the king. Fear had become the true enemy. Gentle strings, calm curiosity. Then came David, a shepherd boy sent only to deliver food to his brothers. He wasn't trained for war. He didn't carry a sword, but he carried something far greater, an unshakable trust in God. When David heard Goliath's challenge, he didn't see a giant to fear. He saw an opportunity for God to show his power. While others saw a threat, David saw a purpose. David stood before King Saul declaring, "I will fight him." No hesitation, no shrinking back. Because David remembered the battles no one else saw. The lion, the bear, the private victories that prepared him for a public one. And so, armed only with a staff, a sling, and 5 smooth stones, he walked into the valley. Cinematic heartbeat rhythm, wind across sand, silence before impact. As David approached, Goliath mocked him. But David replied with the confidence of someone who knew he wasn't standing alone. "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord." Then at one stone, one swing, one moment the stone flew, striking the giant's forehead and the giant fell. Just like that, not by strength, not by skill, but by faith. David's victory wasn't about defeating a giant on a battlefield. It was about teaching us a truth we often forget. Your giants may look impossible. Fear, insecurity, doubt, addiction, rejection, sickness, failure. But the size of the obstacle doesn't matter. The size of your God does. David teaches us that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing faith in spite of fear. It's stepping forward when everything inside you wants to turn back. Whatever giant stands before you today, remember, God has already given you everything you need to face it. If this story encouraged you, take a moment to reflect on the giants in your life and the faith it takes to stand against them. And if you'd like more biblical stories told in a calm, cinematic way, subscribe, like, and share this video. Your next breakthrough may be just one story away.